Choose wisely. Luke 16, 1931 New Living Translation, NLT. Parable of the Rich Man and Lazarus. 19 Jesus said, "There was a certain rich man who washed plentifully, clothed in purple and fine linen, and who lived each day in luxury. 20 At his gate lay a poor man named Lazarus, who was covered with sores." 21 As Lazarus lay there longing for scraps from the rich man's table, the dogs would come and lick his open sores. 22 Finally, the poor man died and was carried by the angels to sit beside Abraham at the heavenly banquet. And the rich man also died and was buried. 23 And he went to the place of the dead. Be there, in torment, he saw Abraham in the far distance with Lazarus at his side. 24 The rich man shouted, "Father Abraham, have some pity, send Lazarus over here to dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue. I am in anguish in these flames." 25 But Abraham said to him, "Son, remember that during your lifetime you had everything you wanted, and Lazarus had nothing, so now he is here being comforted, and you are in anguish." 26 And besides, there is a great chasm separating us. No one can cross over to you from here, and no one can cross over to us from there. 27 Then the rich man said, "Please, Father Abraham, at least send him to my father as home." 28 For I have 5 brothers, and I want him to warn them so they don't end up in this place of torment. 29 But Abraham said, "Moses and the prophets have warned them. Your brothers can read what they wrote." 30 The rich man replied, "No, Father Abraham, but if someone is sent to them from the dead, then they will repent of their sins and turn to God." 31 But Abraham said, "If they want to listen to Moses and the prophets, they want to be persuaded, even if someone rises from the dead. God is jealous of every minute, every thought, every dollar, every action that you have spent it doing anything when you could have used it to be consuming him, about him, for him, within the end results will be beyond your wildest dreams or devastating beyond anything you can imagine." Revelation 3, New Living Translation, NLT. The message to the church in Sardis. 3 Write this letter to the angel of the church in Sardis. This is the message from the one who is sevenfold Spirit, be of God, and 7 stars. I know all the things you do, and that you have a reputation for being alive, but you are dead. To wake up, strengthen what little remains, for even what is left is almost dead. I find that your actions do not meet the requirements of my God. 3 Go back to what you heard and believed at first. Hold to it firmly, repent and turn to me again. If you don't wake up, I will come to you suddenly, as unexpected as a thief. 4 Yet there are some in the church in Sardis who have not soiled their clothes with evil. They will walk with me in white, for they are worthy. 5 All who are victorious will be clothed in white. I will never erase their names from the book of life, but I will announce before me Father and his angels that they are mine. 6 Anyone with ears to hear must listen to the Spirit and understand what he is saying to the churches. The message to the church in Philadelphia. 7 Write this letter to the angel of church in Philadelphia. This is a message from the one who is holy and true, the one who has the key of David. What he opens, no one can close, and what he closes, no one can open. C8 I know all the things you do, and I have opened a door for you that no one can close. You have little strength, yet you obeyed my word and did not deny me. 9 Look, I will force those who belong to Satan's synagogue, those liars who say they are Jews but are not, to come and bow down at your feet. They will acknowledge that you are the ones I love. 10 Because you have obeyed me command to persevere, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world. 11 I am coming soon. Hold on to what you have, so that no one will take away your crown. 12 All who are victorious will become pillars in the temple of my God, and they will never have to leave it. And I will write on them the name of my God, and they will be citizens in the city of my God, the new Jerusalem that comes down from heaven, from my God, and I will also write on them my new name. 13 Anyone with ears to hear must listen to the Spirit and understand what he is saying to the churches. The message to the church in Laodicea. 14 Write this letter to the angel of the church in Laodicea. This is the message from Theon, who is the Amen, the faithful and true witness, the beginning E of God? S. New creation 15. I know all the things you do, that you are neither hot nor cold. I wish that you were one or the other. 16. But since you are like lukewarm water, neither hot nor cold, I will spit you out of my mouth. 17. You say, I am rich. I have everything I want. I don't need a thing, and you don't realize that you are wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked. 18. So I advise you to buy gold from me, gold that has been purified by fire, then you will be rich. Also buy white garments from me so you will not be shamed by your nakedness, and ointment for your eyes so you will be able to see. 19. I correct and discipline everyone I love, so be diligent and turn from your indifference. 20. Look, I stand at the door and knock. If you hear my voice and open the door, I will come in, and we will share a meal together as friends. 21. Those who are victorious will sit with me on my throne, just as I was victorious and sat with my Father on his throne. 22. Anyone with ears to hear must listen to the Spirit and understand what he is saying to the churches.